he's reading this.
Good morning. It is about 6:30 and I've gotten Chris off to work a little later than normal. He unfortunately had a pancreatitis attack last night, and so we were up in the middle of the night wondering if we were going to have to go to the hospital, and but fortunately he was able to get some relief. But I thought that today I would bring you along for my day. We have sort of a busy day. This week is sort of crazy and chaotic. We just have a lot of extra stuff going on. So this morning I have, like I said, gotten Chris off to work. I've made my coffee, and now I'm sitting out on the front porch, and I'm going to have a little bit of quiet time while I drink my coffee. Hopefully Lane will stay in bed until I'm done with that, and then we will work on getting the animals fed, as well as get breakfast on the table. Today is the first day of school, and today is also the first day that I have only had one student. So the twins graduated last school year, and so Kelsey is the lone homeschooler around here. Well, I was able to finish my prayer and Bible reading time without interruption, so that's good. And now I'm just going to sort of look over my grocery list and my plan for the day, and try to make sure I haven't forgotten anything on my shopping list, and then I'm gonna go and feed the animals. This is Clara. Isn't she cute? I'm working on making her a very good family milk cow, so I tried to be touching her and petting her as much as possible. These two sort of duked it out early on whenever I brought Hazel home, and I did not expect that at all. I just thought we would have one big happy family. That's not so. So Winnie was a lot more docile when she was the only cow, but now that there's two others, she feels like she has to be head honcho and she has to be mean about it. Whenever I fill up the water, I have to be very mindful because I'm all the time forgetting that I turned on the water and accidentally leaving it on. Wasting money. I hate to waste money. See, it's always something. It's just a big high school drama going on. Maybe since she's over here by herself, we can get a better look at Clara. Hey, girl. Hey, Clara, girl. It's a sweet cow. I have one broody hen that's laying on some eggs. Let me see if I can show you the eggs that she's sitting on. So she's got about 15. I noticed that she was broody about a week and a half ago, and she was laying on 4 eggs, and I thought, well, since you are deciding that you're going to lay on something, I'm going to make it worth both of our time. I put more eggs under her. So I think she's probably on day 12 or so of 21. So she's about halfway done. And she does not hardly ever get up from her nest. She stays there constantly warming the eggs, and she rotates them. So she uses her beak to go in and sort of turn them over and then move them back and forth and all around so that each one gets a good steady heat. Having a broody hen is so much easier than buying chicks online or at the feed store and having to take care of them yourself. It is so nice. I know a lot of people don't like broodiness in a hen, and a lot of times broodiness is bred out of the modern day chickens, but I'm really thankful when I have a broody hen because it really just means that I get more chickens with less work. She will incubate them, hatch them, and she will take care of them until they are old enough to take care of themselves. With the way that the economy is now, this at the very least is an opportunity to have more eggs, and in the worst case scenario, this is 15 meat birds that I can put up and have for meals. So either way I look at it, this is a really good situation for us as a family, and I don't have to do any extra work. Now it's time to feed Lady and Dixie. They just get a little bit of hay, and honestly they don't really need any hay because they still have some on the ground, but I'll give them a little bit more. Tammy loves coffee. Mm-hmm. It's her love language. Perfect. There's still a lot more cleaning that could be done, but I don't have time to thoroughly clean the refrigerator today. I just needed to get everything out, clean it off a little, and it gave me an idea of the things that maybe I had forgotten to put on my grocery list. So I'm going to put everything that I'm going to keep back in. I'll put the discard stuff in the compost bin for the chickens, and then it's time to start our first day of school. Grocery shopping, we always get lunch out. So Kendall got to choose today, and she chose her very favorite place, Chick-fil-A.
I love Chick-fil-A. Hi everybody, this is Kendall. I'm filming a little bit for my mom. So, my mom just went into Walmart, and Lane and I are staying in the car so we don't have to unbuckle him and buckle him back because that's just a hassle. So, we'll catch you when we're at Sam's.
So we got all our groceries in the buggy, and now I'm gonna do the Scan and Go app. I don't know if y'all shop at Sam's if you use this Scan and Go, but it is so much quicker than standing in line, and as long as you're paying with card, it just is connected straight to your debit card or credit card, and you can real quick scan all the stuff in your buggy, and you don't have to wait in that long checkout line. So while I scan, I'm gonna tell you about some of the things that I got. First of all, I've talked about crescent rolls. These are really good and they will go really well with the Nutella. All of the produce at Sam's is so much better than most other places. I have been having trouble finding good produce at Aldi lately. I don't really know why. But like the apples, a lot of them will not be good quality. They'll be rotten or something. So I have just decided to pay a little bit more and just buy a lot of our produce at Sam's. Chris has decided that he loves oranges, even though for most of our married life he said he hates oranges and he doesn't want anything to do with them. These at Aldi are nasty. They are not good. They are pretty much rotten at this point in the year, but the ones at Sam's taste a lot better, so that's why we get that. We're gonna have broccoli cheddar soup, and this is already washed, already cut up, and it's cheaper than buying it fresh. The main thing I want to tell you about is, well, this is not the main thing I want to tell you about. This was a total impulse buy, but doesn't that look good? I love potato chips. And these are my favorite potato chips. And the even better thing about it is it's a huge bag and nobody else likes them. So we have potato chips if somebody else wants to eat them, but nobody does. So I get all the chips I want. Sour cream is really expensive. I'm gonna learn how to make it. I think I have to buy some cultures, and I haven't sourced them yet. So I'm still paying $5.20 for 3 pounds of sour cream, but it's better than the price at Aldi. But this right here is what I wanted to tell you about. This stuff is so good. It is all natural turkey, but it's sort of like what you see at Publix when they shred your lunch meat. But you can cut it yourself with a knife. It's really moist. It's really tender. It tastes really good. I don't know why he's doing that, but anyway, this tastes really good, and it's less than $5 a pound. Which, when I get lunch meat, even at Walmart, if I get turkey breast lunch meat, it's $10 a pound. So this is half the price, and you can slice it, dice it. You really need to try this. Okay, now just making sure that I scanned everything. Oh, I forgot to scan his drink. But we're gonna have to go get us some more before we leave.
He can see himself. That's what he was looking at.
They asked me if I want to buy more stuff, and I don't. So I just slide to pay. I go and scan that instead of my receipt, and then we're ready. a few things to get, and then we will head home and put it all up. And we ran through, didn't have to get a whole lot. This is just normal stuff that I buy pretty much at least once a month, sometimes every week. But just a few things I wanted to point out. This right here, if you eat bacon, this is a game changer and you really need to try it. Maple flavored bacon here at Aldi is delicious. It tastes amazing, and it also makes your house smell like bacon and pancakes all at the same time. You need to try this. Now it's expensive, but it's worth it. I promise. You won't be disappointed if you try it. Toilet paper. We're not really bougie about toilet paper, but this toilet paper is a lot cheaper than the Charmin Red, which is what we used to buy, and it's just as good. I'm pretty sure it's made by the same people. That's pretty much all we got. We got some of this mozzarella cheese and pesto to try, just because it was $2 off, so it's pretty much half price. We eat this mozzarella all the time, but I've never had it with the pesto in it, so I'll let you know how that tastes. And this is our go-to tortilla chips. These are really good. They are whole grain, they're organic, and they taste really good. And they are cheaper, a good bit cheaper than just the yellow tortilla chips that are organic here. And I'm not ashamed to admit that I buy paper plates. I know that is not popular in some circles, but when you have 4 kids and everybody's home all the time, paper plates are a game changer. That's a way to keep your kitchen sink from filling up before 10 o'clock in the morning. One last thing, even though I have 3 cows at home, I buy store-bought milk because 2 of my children refuse to drink my milk at home just because they can see the cow. So if you are too city for fresh milk, it's okay, I understand. I live with a couple of people who are like that, and I used to be that person. Feel very accomplished. All 3 of the cows are haltered prior to the vet visit tomorrow. Of course, my eye's burning really bad because I have sweat pouring in it, but I feel really good about that. One positive, Winnie haltered right up. So she's not lost everything that she knew before, even though she's been sort of put out to pasture for the last 2 years. Hazel has a lot of work to do being halter trained, and Clara, this was a good lesson for me. I need to work with her. I need to pay attention to halter training her so that she is ready when she's bred to go to somebody and not be a trouble cow. Poor Clara, I don't know what's wrong with her eye, but something is going on with her eye, and I'm afraid it might be pink eye. I know that is a common cattle ailment. It could just be her new environment because I just put her back in the pasture, but nonetheless, the vet is coming tomorrow so she can let me know what is going on. I'm gonna go and fix supper. We're having chef salad for supper tonight. Has been wanting to juice other things other than apples. So we got out the Breville juicer that has been in storage for way too long. Push it. In case you ever wonder, this is how much juice is in one pineapple. We're gonna add some strawberries to it. This is pure goodness right here.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing to make it better is it feels like chilled.
Mm-hmm. Give me a hug.
Good night. Oh, thank you. Can I have a kiss? Thank you.
Can I sit with you?
Oh,
me. We had a fun day today, didn't we? What all did we do? Went to the grocery store. And we got your pink drink. We went to Chick-fil-A. And we had a milkshake. Did you like that milkshake? Was it yummy? And we had supper. Well, I feel like today has been an eventful but long day. I've enjoyed spending the day with my family and getting a good bit of things done around the house and getting the shopping done. I feel really good about getting the halters on the animals, and I will keep you posted about what the vet says. The baby is having a hard time going to sleep tonight, so I am literally shooting the end of this video in the pantry to try not to disturb him. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope that if you enjoyed it, you will be sure to click the like button and also subscribe to the channel. I add new videos every week, and so if you are subscribed, you will be notified whenever new content is added. I'm so thankful that you're here, and I hope you have a wonderful week. I will see you again next time.